Check this out. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Helicopter. Never seen more helicopters taking flights ever in my career than being here. Helicopter flights all the time. It's pretty cool. I don't know what it is, man. Every time I look up or I see a helicopter, it's like, I just think they're cool. Because they're cool. Anyway, today we're gonna get after some deadlift training. Deadlift day is always a day I look forward to. I don't know about some of you guys. I'm pretty sure some of you guys feel the same way that I feel, in that you get really jazzed up for, you know, for certain days. And I'd like to tell you that I only get jazzed up for you know, for deadlift day, but truth be told, I get jazzed up for like all the days. I really like squatting, which wasn't always the case, and I really like benching, and I really like deadlifting. So I start to get really like anxious. And you know, deadlift is kind of a special day for me because I do it on Friday, and Fridays are good because they lead to the weekend, so that's real good. Got something kind of unique today, I think. There's a guy that hit me up, Matt. He called himself Matthew, but I'm not going to use the full name. Anyway, so Matt hit me up on YouTube originally, and you know, identified that he was out here, you know, in the area, and you know, service member as well, and asked me about linking up, and I was like, absolutely. I'm always down to meet new people and make new friends and do the whole deal. So just as a quick aside, in the future, you know, if you know that I'm around, or you know, you happen to be near where I'm at, you know, I'm open to people hitting me up and, you know, trying to link up and get a session in, or you know, whatever. So, you know, I'm open to that. I had a story from Brian Ellsrue. He told me that some people have hit him up before and like try to buy his underwear, like used underwear that he trained in, which is really weird. So luckily I haven't seen really any of that yet. So I'm not at the point where I'm super cautious about, you know, everyone that talks to me. So and I hope that I don't have to be. I mean, that'd be really nice if I didn't have to be, but I mean, honestly, you know, the larger swath of a population that you open yourself up to, you also open yourself up to the possibility of some weird shit. So anyhow, back to the point. Matt is supposed to be coming down, I think, with his wife. They're gonna link up with I think me and Jason. We're gonna get some training in today, do some deadlifting. It's supposed to be deload, but I'm feeling pretty good. And I found out about a powerlifting meet that's coming up on the 15th. So I think I might, you know, have some fun today and just kind of play around, and then just kind of go do light next week, and then leading into, you know, the well, that'll be, I'll still train next week, and then light leading into the powerlifting competition out here, which is really just for fun. I'm not looking to do anything crazy, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyhow, enough of the chatter. You know, you guys can always check me out too on Instagram. Get a sense of what I'm up to. You know, if you care to see what day-to-day life looks more like, you can follow me at Brad_Arbic. And also, for any of you guys that do follow me on Instagram, you know, if you want me to see your posts and you want me to follow you back, you know, I'm super interested in following all kinds of people. But I you know, my interest is fairly narrow, which is mostly just lifting and whatever else. So if you guys start tagging me or start tagging, you know, hashtag train to spite, that is a hashtag that I follow. And if I see that you guys are using that hashtag, I'm going to follow you back, just to, you know, because I know that that's how you found out about this, right? And you're more than likely kind of like here. So there's a lot of like weird stuff out there that I'm not really into following. So if you're into the really weird stuff, you know, more power to you. You know, I just don't want to look at it. So anyhow, yeah, we're going to move over to the gym. We're going to get after it and hopefully have a great session. And I'll see you guys over there. It's where you're supposed to beep. But you look like you're still rolling. You shouldn't be rolling. I hit the button. Do you hit the button again? I'm hitting the button. Nothing's happening. Here in the gym, gonna get after it. Jason's here. finally be able to link back up after like a week of not being able to train together. I thought he broke up with me for a minute. So might deviate from the plan a little bit today. We'll see. I might pull a couple heavy pulls, maybe something north of 7. We'll see. See how it feels once I get moving. I'm gonna start warming up.
Fuck, man.
It's too much. All right, so I got a conundrum. A few videos ago, I was walking with some friends of mine, and we were talking about, you know, going to the gym, and I was talking about, you know, full names, and my friend Andrew preferred to be called Andrew, but I refused to call him Andrew. So off of YouTube, there is Matthew. Matthew hit me up, talked about trying to get together to train. So he popped out here from Osan, and he prefers to be called Matthew. So I want to respect the wishes, but goddamn.
All right, Matt.
So yeah, all right, Matt, good talk. So anyways, we're gonna get some training in. He just got here, he's running a little bit late. We're hanging out and slinging some weight, see what happens. It should be a good day. And yeah, just got done pulling with Jason. He's a little dissatisfied.
Very.
That's the angry face. And then what are you working on today?
I'm deadlifting.
Deadin.
Save my deadlifts for today.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Right on. So I guess, you know, since we've never met you before, give us a little introduction.
I'm active duty Air Force. I've been in for nearly 13 years. Been stationed at Osan 2 times now. So this is my 5th total year in Korea. I started strength training when I was 15, 31. I was bodybuilding for the first like 8 years, wasting my time. Then I decided to get strong because there's no point in being big if you can't move any weight. So shifted to powerlifting in 2014, and then went to Langley and started working at Brute Strength Gym and got into strongman. And then in the springtime, I'm trying to throw a strongman competition here, which is something we got to talk more about because I got a represent out here.
What's up to my buddy Brian? I know you're probably not watching this, but I want you to know that I love you.
I emailed him. I'm hoping that we can get the comp on YouTube or something.
Oh, I'm sure Brian will do something. Brian, if he's talking about Matthew's talking about doing a competition out here, I'll hit you up. We'll talk and see what we can do. All right, let's get into it. I'm laughing because Jason's over there still salty as all shit. Jason, I love you. Don't be cranky. Somebody's cranky. What? What? All right. So for those of you that are out there, out in the world, sometimes gym time doesn't go the way that you would like it to. And in today's case, gym time did not go the way that Jason wanted it to. So Jason, honestly though, I know it's tough not hitting the things you want to hit, but how do you handle like overcoming the adversity of missing lifts? Like what are you gonna do from here? Because obviously you're still upset about it. And I'm making light, but I don't mean to. Yeah. Well, I do because I'm fucking around with you. Yeah, I mean, but for everyone at home, you know, if you miss a lift or whatever else, like how do you shake it? What are you gonna do from here on out?
Well, I know one thing that I have to work on is my form. So for me, I'll definitely probably be dropping the weight, which I mean we're going to be going to 65 next week anyway, 65%. So next week, drop the weight, really focus on my form, even if it's not going to be a clean lift, or if it's not going to be a clean lift, I'm definitely not going to pull it. I'll drop it, reset, and try to get a better lift so that whenever I get into heavier weight, my form will be better. And I need to start hitting accessories harder because accessories are going to push me through. So definitely I'm not going to quit, that's for damn sure.
So he's kind of fixing his mentality by moving over and hitting some accessories right now. Try to shake out of that mental fog or the funk. And yeah, all right. Now we got Matthew hitting his top set. He's gonna go for 465, gonna hit for 5.
All right, I'm gonna go cry.
Three, come on. 4. One more, come on. Big air, big breath. Drive. Drive. There you go. So, doing some deadlifting, doing some lower percentage work, and we noticed just now, Matthew went from conventional to the unholy sumo. I don't really give a shit, but I want to talk about why. Maybe I can give you some ideas about why he did that.
I like to change the stimulus, work the whole hip instead of just pulling my main lift. I mean, pulling sumo isn't going to make my conventional weaker, so I like to vary my stance in my lower percentage work and still work on my speed, still work on getting the bar off the floor as fast as I can, but hitting different area of the hips, and I don't know, working on explosion.
It's good. Changing things up, getting away from specificity, right? Sometimes not a bad thing when doing some training. So typically for me, the further out I am from a meet, the more I will tolerate, generality or less specificity. And the closer I get to a meet, the more specific I get. So less variation, more just what the actual movement is for the competition. In my case, powerlifting, but in your case, it could be something different. All right, my turn. All right, guys, that's it. That's the video. Got some training in. I got to hang out with Matthew. Matt.
It doesn't matter.
Say what I want. But anyway, yeah, I got to meet Matt, and that was cool. And yeah, I got a good training session in. I got to see something new today. you know, and just kind of getting around a new lifter is always good for me, just because you see how other people do things, and it just brings some new energy to the environment. So I just want to say thanks for coming out. I know it was a train ride and a little bit of a mess.
Bit of a shock. I don't normally have that problem with public transportation in Korea. It's usually great.
Yeah.
40-minute train wait.
Right on. Right on. Well, anyway, got some deadlift training in, and got some other stuff on there too. And it was a good session, so I'm going to wrap it down for now. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave it in the chat box below. I'll be sure to respond. If you guys can hook me up with likes, the shares, and the subs, certainly would appreciate that. And remember, guys, no matter what it is you think you cannot do, train despite, you're either going to find an excuse or you're going to find a way. I hope you guys find that way. And thanks for checking out this video. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.